to answer on the chat window. Today, we are going to solve the questions from task 4 of the people domain, and we will continue doing it. Let's see how many we can do it. Let's read the question and you will put your answers on the chat window. So the first question, if you can see on the screen, you are forming a project team to deliver a complex cloud migration. One team member has a strong technical skill, but is weak in stakeholder communication. Another is excellent with customer, but less technical. How should you assign the responsibilities? Assign tasks randomly to ensure fairness. Assign tasks based on team strength and provide cross training where needed. Assign the most difficult task to the most senior person only, and let the sponsor decide roles. So we know that sponsor is not going to decide anyone roles. So surely, exactly D can be eliminated, and because of this, it can be eliminated. Now the choices are 2A and B, and I can see your responses, which is also good. So problem here in this question, first let's try to understand the problem, what is going to happen. You have a team, one team member has a strong skill, but he cannot explain the things better. But other person has good customer skills, but he's less technical. So what should you do? So assign tasks randomly. Randomly will not solve the problem. We are talking very specific. So because of this, it cannot be the answer. So once we eliminated all the answers, we are left with one good answer, which is B. So, and that is actually the correct answer. So yes, that's how we find and reach to the correct answer by eliminating the wrong choices. Very good. Let's go next. Your team member frequently misses commitments. When asked, the member said they were unclear who owned the task. So when you read this, what it comes in my mind that maybe the RACI was not properly defined. What is the best way to support accountability? Increase reporting, assign clear owner and define expectations in the team working agreements, escalate to the functional manager for discipline, reduce scope to make task easier. So in the light of our training things, when we have been discussing these things, so we know that when you are having the resource, so you are responsible for this, not the functional manager. So this cannot be the answer. Similarly, you are no one to reduce the scope. This is our understanding also. It has to be done with the help of change request only. Increased reporting will not resolve the problem. So yes, all of you are correct. B has to be the better answer. Very good. Next question. A team member states that they completed their part, but integration testing shows it is incomplete and requires rework. What is the best action for the PM? Accept their statement to avoid conflict. Evaluate accountability using evidence such as acceptance criteria and definition of done. Remove the task and give it to the other team member. Report the team member to HR. And I guess you can easily find the answer because there is only one better answer here also. We need to take action which brings results. If they are not bringing the results, so we will not choose those answers. So yes, all of you are correct. Removing someone, accepting something, rejecting something, replacing something will not bring the results. We need to work with them so we can get better results. And next time we can avoid it by establishing a proper RACI, by ensuring that we have a proper definition of done and definition of ready defined. So we can have complete requirement all the time. So yes, B is the correct answer. Very good. Let's go next. Your team frequently escalates a small decision to you. It means your team is not fully autonomous, not even semi-autonomous. They are waiting for your instructions. So they are feeling your leadership style is what? Kind of directive, that they cannot work without your instruction. You want to empower them while maintaining the governance. What should you do? So requires all decisions to be approved by the PM. You want everyone to knock your door all the time. Assign decisions, authority levels, e.g. team decides, PM decides, sponsor decides, or eliminate reporting to encourage autonomy, or ask stakeholders to approve everything. So the correct answer, which appears to be true here, is And we have our key words, which we can easily help ourselves to eliminate the wrong choices. If something is coming to you, you will not ask anyone else. So again, yes, coincidentally here also, B is the better answer. Assign decision authority level. So appropriateness is required. And this is what the task says. Empower team members and stakeholders. Don't do the task by yourself, or don't try to become directive leadership. Organize around team strengths. So you have to do SWOT analysis. You have to look at the team, who is capable of what. So you can provide trainings, you can provide coaching to these people, and also make everyone accountable in their region. So in their area of work, they should, everyone who is working, they should have some accountability. It's not like they will do the task and they will, my task is finished. No, you have to complete the task, as well as you have to bring the accountability also, that yes, the task is providing some value. It's not about I did 2 + 2 = 4. What is this 4 thing? What I'm going to do with this 4? So it should have a purpose also. Very good. Let's move to the next. A stakeholder insists on directly assigning work to developers, bypassing the agreed workflows. This is disrupting sprint commitments. What should the PM do? We need to understand the problem always in the question. If we understand the problem, we can answer it. So stakeholder is insisting on directly assigning the work to developer and bypassing the agreed workflow. And we know that once we are working with the team's agreement, like team charter or ground rules, then we have to follow them. If someone will try to bypass them, it will destroy the project. Reporting requirement, it will destroy the project. Team's structure. So allow it. Why should I allow it to someone? So it cannot be the answer. Ask the team to accept work without change control. It's not the process. It's not the process. Reinforce the agreed process and clarify the stakeholder decision authority. Seems to be a better answer. Let's go next. Remove the stakeholder. We do not alienate anyone. We have to keep everyone, right? Every relevant stakeholder should be in communication. We cannot eliminate them. So yes, your answers are good. I'm looking that you guys are able to eliminate wrong choices, which is a good sign. Perfect. Let's keep moving. A Scrum team member says that they are not responsible for quality because testing is QA's job. Defects are increasing. What is the best response? Agree and ask QA to do more testing. Testing is done on product or process? If you can explain me, or if you can type in the chat window. Testing is done on process or product? Product. QA team work on the process or product? QA is for the product or for the process? We discussed before in our quality chapter when we were discussing these things. QA is done on process and QC is done on product. QA is done with the help of audit, and its product is done with the help of inspection. QA is a proactive thing and inspection is reactive thing. Your organization or PM organization can do it. It has to be done by the third party. So these statements do not align. QA is for the audit, not for the testing. So it's gone. Reinforce shared accountability for quality and update the definition of done. Escalate to the functional manager. Why should we bring functional manager in between when we are working together? Remove testing activities. You are no one to do that. So yes, exactly. B is the correct answer. Perfect. So that's how, when you have the common understanding or basic understanding, you know these terminologies, so you can easily answer the questions. If you will not, then you will be in trouble. Then you will make guesses, and those guesses sometime will work or sometime will not, and they will not give you the desired results. So we call them use educated guesses. Educated guesses means you have the information about them. Very good. Let's move forward. Next. A high performing team member asks for more autonomy. However, you feel the need to closely monitor their work due to project pressure. What should you do? Increase oversight and requires daily detailed status updates. Empower team with autonomy while agreeing on measurable outcomes and checkpoints. Refuse or replace. So we have discussed already multiple times that we will not go for the action. Instead, we will go for the analysis and evaluation, which will bring better aspects. Because to make decisions, we need to check the governance who have what type of authority and needs their approval. You are no one directly to jump up and decide, I can do this. It has to be done by a proper change control process. So if you are approving something, it has to be approved by a change control, or if you have the authority as a project manager, if the question says like this. If you don't have authority, it has to be done by the change control board. So you cannot add any work, you cannot remove any work, you cannot add any criteria until unless you have the authority or it's approved by the relevant stakeholders. So yes, your answer is correct here also, B, which is B. Next, your project is behind schedule. A team member is highly skilled in automation and can speed up deployment, but they are currently assigned to documentation tasks. What should you do? Keep assignments unchanged to avoid disrupting the plan. It means you are ignoring. Reassign tasks to leverage strengths and accelerate critical deliverables. Seems to be a better answer, but let's go next. Ask the team to work overtime instead. It has no connection with the question. This was not the question anyway. So yes, the remaining answer here is actually the correct answer, which is B. Reassign tasks to leverage strengths and accelerate critical deliverables. Very good. Next. Your team frequently waits for your approval on minor scope trade-offs, slowing progress. Stakeholders are concerned about speed. What is the best solution? Delegate trade-off decision within defined limits to the team. Seems to be an appropriate answer, but let's go next. Approve all. So we have two words which are not in the guideline of our learning. Ask stakeholder to attend daily team meetings. We know that the participants in daily team meetings are team lead and team member. Add more documentation and approvals. You are known to decide the governance by yourself. You can propose, but you cannot decide. You have to take approval. So yes, all of you are correct. A is better answer. Delegate trade-off decisions within defined limit to the team. You have to work. This one. Organize around team strengths. Organize around team strengths and evaluate demonstration of task accountability. Next, a team member repeatedly misses commitment. They agree to improve, but behavior does not change. Other team members are becoming frustrated because of this team member. What should you do as a PM next? Ignore it, evaluate accountability, discuss root cause, and implement corrective actions with clear expectations. Better answer, but let's go next. Publicly criticize, never allowed. Immediately terminate. You can hire, you cannot hire or fire the resource. You can get the resource replaced. So again, this is wrong. So again, luckily, B is also the correct answer here. Very good. Did you guys learn how we solve the questions? And that's how you need to prepare your mindset to sit an exam and answer the questions with basic understanding. And literally, I'm using the word basic or foundational understanding. They did not ask anything very complicated. It's by the mindset very clear that what can be done.